Hello friends, my name is Leigh and I create videos about photography as an art and as a lifestyle. And you know what I need to create my art, to incorporate my cameras into my lifestyle? Stuff. I need stuff. In particular, there are a few accessories that I find invaluable. So in this video, I will share 5 of them. And I even have a giveaway for you of one of the things on my list. The first thing I need is a good travel-friendly tripod. I use a tripod for long exposure photography, for time-lapse photography, and for various other things, including video. I have tripods from several different brands. I use all of them, but I chose this video to share the sponsor of this portion of the video because it is Ulanzi. They recently sent me the new Ulanzi JJ05 Glide Go Travel Tripod, which is a do-it-all tripod for my photo and video needs. It can extend to about 6 feet tall, and the center column can move to be in different positions, including straight out, so that you can shoot top-down shots. Or you can flip that center column all the way upside down. You can capture very low angle shots. The tripod with the ball head can hold a camera setup of a little over 11 pounds, though the tripod itself will hold more than 3 times that without the ball head. It folds down quite compact, and it weighs less than 1.5 pounds. Basically, it's an extremely flexible tripod that is also highly portable. But one of my favorite things about the tripod is that it is easy to use. I really like the quick release plate on the ball head. Make sure that you stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to enter to win one of these. The next must-have has to do with power. When I am out in the world, I often need to charge something, whether that be a camera, a phone, or something else. I have a variety of power banks and larger generators. The 2 most used are this RavPower power bank and this Jackery power station. This RavPower power bank is so many years old, and I will link you to the newest version, but it has really stood the test of time. This will charge most of my cameras and my phone more than once. And when I do need something more, like to charge several cameras and my phone, plus maybe my laptop, all at the same time, I like this Jackery Explorer 300 Plus. I even have a fold-out solar panel to recharge this thing while I'm out in the field. I like this because it's powerful enough to charge many devices at once. And I do like that it can charge via solar, but I really like that it remains compact enough that I can bring it wherever I need to. I have other solutions that have more power, but they're also larger and much heavier, which make them more of a commitment, definitely a challenge to travel with. This guy has been out in the elements for days at a time with me. It is quite robust. Now for my camera straps. I like the ability to detach the strap from the camera, so I use the Peak Design straps. I think we have at least one of each of the ones that they offer. I like to detach the straps from the camera for 3 reasons. 1, there's 2 of us, and we have different preferences. Sometimes Raymond wants to use a wrist strap instead of a neck strap. Sometimes I like to use a thicker or a thinner strap, depending on the lens that I'm using. Plus, the straps are easily adjustable for who and how we want to wear them. Number 2, we have a lot of cameras. We have the little anchors on most of our cameras, so we can easily move the straps amongst the cameras. And the 3rd reason that I like these is that I can quickly detach the straps and tuck them away into a drawer, so my cameras just look nicer sitting on the shelves. If you are like me and you like to use your photography gear as art, the shelves just look more clean without the straps tangled next to the cameras. My GPS watch is my next must-have. I have been asked so often in the comments what watch I'm wearing. I have the Garmin Enduro, but I've had this for many years, and Garmin is up to the 3rd version of the Enduro. Raymond has that one, the Enduro 3. The reason I need this is largely to do with safety, but I also use it for my morning alarm and to notify me of calls and texts. Back to the safety component though. I track my runs, my bikes, and my hikes with this. I turn it on, it connects to satellites, and then it tracks me. How far I've gone, which is nice to know, but it also leaves what are called breadcrumbs. I can look back on that particular screen and see where I've been. If I ever get lost, I can find my way back. Raymond and I have used that feature, well, at least a time or two. And some people use their phones for this. You certainly can, but the Enduro has a much longer battery life. I like that I can have this going on my wrist and preserve the battery life of my phone just in case I need to call somebody for help. And the last item I will mention today is a good camera pack. I have quite a number of camera bags. They each have their place, but I have a definite favorite, and that is the Atlas Athlete Pack. I have an entire video about this thing, which I will link to in the description, but I like it for its flexibility and how comfortable it is. The camera compartment transforms to be bigger or smaller, depending on how much gear you need, and it can be big enough to carry a super telephoto lens, which is hard to find. And the other compartment is a big bucket with a laptop pocket where I keep anything else that I'm going to need for my day of shooting. Typically, that's jackets and gloves and snacks. Plus, there are a couple of other pockets for extra stuff that you need easy access to. I like that the pack holds everything I need, but it is also the most comfortable pack I've ever worn. You can even choose from a variety of hip belts to suit your purposes. Now, there are a lot of things that I use in my day-to-day photography and creation of videos here on YouTube. My phone has apps and maps on it. My iPad or computer for editing. My glasses. Those have become more and more important as I get older. But the 5 things that I have shared today are really the all-stars. Remember, there are links to all of the accessories that I talked about in the description of this video. They are mostly affiliate links, which means that when you purchase something using them, I receive a small commission. And that helps me out a ton here. And another thing that helps out tremendously, and it's free, is liking the video and commenting. Leave me a comment with the accessories that you can't live without. Let me know. Maybe I will not be able to live without them after I discover them too. And we can't forget the giveaway. If you want to enter to win the Ulanzi Overhead Travel Tripod, the details on how to enter are in the description of this video. You'll just need to send me an email so that I can add you to the list. Thank you to Ulanzi for that giveaway and for sponsoring a portion of this video. And thank you for watching.